Welcome to another edition of the Truth Zone. As always, this is your host, Truth Seeker here, and things are becoming more and more bizarre by the day. It really seems to me like all of this protesting stuff is all part of their order out of chaos, because now it's not just in LA. It is spreading to multiple different locations, and this is all part of their plan. This is all part of their script. I personally believe myself that this is eventually leading to martial law. And I believe this is going to be where Palantir steps in and they're going to introduce this digital ID.
The issue of immigration has become a hot topic across the country as cities try to figure out how to handle mass protests and immigration enforcement. You're looking at video from Washington, D.C., New York, Atlanta, and Dallas. This comes as LA has a new curfew in place to stop the anti-ICE demonstrations that are now entering a 6th day.
So honestly, this really does feel like the big one, in my honest opinion, with everything that you are seeing happen. And what I talked about during the opening of this show, everything that you are seeing happen, to me, this seems like a controlled operation. This seems like controlled chaos or controlled demolition for something more major to come in the near future.
Celebrating big on Saturday. We're going to have a lot of, and if there's any protest that wants to come out, they will be met with very big force. By the way, for those people that want to protest, they're going to be met with very big force. And I haven't even heard about a protest, but you know, this is people that hate our country, but they will be met with very heavy force. Thank you very much, everybody.
Now, again, I'm not going to date set, but it really seems as if things are lining up towards this June 14th. It really does. Now, again, I'm not saying anything happens at all. Maybe nothing happens on that day other than just some more protest. But maybe that could be the starting point for something more major to take place, if that makes sense. Because it seems like this LA thing was the starting point for these protests or riots to begin spreading to multiple different locations. So again, I guess time will tell. And again, I'm just asking the questions. That's all that I am doing. I will leave that to you all to decide for yourselves what you think is coming, if anything. But it really does feel as if the world is on fire. Just from all of the things that I am seeing, this really seems like this could be the big one, because it's by no accident, it's by no coincidence that this is happening shortly after it was reported that Trump sold pretty much everyone's data over to Palantir. And then shortly after, all of this happens. And then come to find out, ICE and Palantir have been working together for years, as I talked about in a previous episode of the Truth Zone. So to me, this all seems like one big coordinated effort to bring in their total control, their police state, their martial law, and eventually their digital ID. And maybe, just maybe, this No Kings thing that is going to be taking place, maybe this could be what really kicks things into high gear and to the next level. I really hope nothing happens at all. I really don't. But from everything that I am seeing happen, from all of the things going on and how it is being reported that it's spreading to multiple different locations, and all of the buzzwords and the keywords that these people are using, like chaos and everything else, this really seems like the big one. Now, again, as I've already stated, and I will state it again, I hope that it's not. I hope that everything gets resolved, because I'm not going to sit here and say for sure that anything's going to happen on this date or the next date or the next date. I'm just reporting on information that I find. But what else I find very interesting about this date is the Satanic Temple is opening up this clinic right here that you see on screen on said day. And that's very interesting in and of itself. I mean, MAGA is the highest degree in the Church of Satan. Now, am I saying that Trump has anything to do with this happening right here? No, I'm not saying that. But it's just quite ironic that the Satanic Temple is doing this on his birthday, on top of the No King event on his birthday, on top of the military parade on his birthday, when he turns 79 years old. It's just wild how all of these different things are happening. All of these different things are taking place. Oh yeah, and it's also Flag Day at that. Things are becoming more and more bizarre by the day.
It's getting bad, you guys, and not just in LA. Wait till I show you what's happening in other countries. Yeah, other countries are revolting right now the same as the US. So now in LA, they are boarding up all their stores. Why now? Well, they must have got some kind of memo for them to go do it now. If you get what I'm saying, because the last 2 nights they left it alone. So as of right now, it's getting really bad in New York, and in Chicago and LA, they stormed the freeway, and all the officers and other people were not even able to stop them. Don't forget, there's tens of thousands of people en route right now to all these different places. Meanwhile, believe it or not, ICE is actually firing up their raids and doing more so and continuing this stuff while the riots are going on. Sorry for the little bit of humor, but I mean, come on now, this is purposeful stuff. Right here we have New York and Chicago, and just in time for the strawberry moon, the very low strawberry moon, we have the Schumann frequency going crazy, making people even act more belligerent than before. If I didn't know him better, I would say maybe they've been tracking celestial events since 2000 BC off the coast of Greece. They found this ancient Antikythera computer, it's called. Again, 2000 BC, they were tracking celestial events. And would you believe me, they did crazy things on these special celestial events. Come on guys, open your eyes. But we'll talk about all that in the next video. It gets pretty deep. Black hole sun, Nibiru, Kachina, Node, you name it, it's crazy. Also has to do with earthquake we saw in LA, Colombia, and the Middle East, you get it. Now here in Ireland, I told you it's happening all over the world. This is some people who are having their house burned down by protesters. Can you guess what kind of people they are? Do y'all remember the videos I made 2 weeks ago where I was talking about there's something wrong with the human brain? I showed thing after thing after thing after event after event after event. What do you know? To be continued.
So I don't know, I guess time will tell, but things just really feel off in the atmosphere. You could just feel that something isn't right. You can just feel like something weird is going on. And have any of you felt more drained than usual? I can't really explain it. Have any of you just felt like something just doesn't feel right? That's the best way that I can explain that. Everything happening with everything going on, you can surely tell that we are in the end times, the end days. And it seems like things are ramping up more and more and more and more as time goes on. And speaking of the digital ID, I will leave this show off with this right here. Apple. Yes, you know, Apple. For their iOS 26, their new iOS update, one of the features that they are offering is digital ID, a digital passport on your phone, on your Apple phone. Now, they've slowly been rolling out this digital ID stuff because in certain states, they allow you to put your driver's license right on your phone. So now they are just openly saying, hey, this digital ID is coming. Now, maybe this could fall in line with everything else, with Palantir and everything else, maybe just maybe. But I find it very bizarre how this is being rolled out too, right around the time as they begin to push this real ID stuff, and right around the time of these riots. So it's just very bizarre how all of this is happening all at once. And as always, I want to hear from each and every one of you. What are your thoughts on all of this stuff? Please hit that like button. Every like is crucial to get this video into the algorithm for more people to see the content. Comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here, if you do like the content at least, and even turn on the bell icon and select all notifications so you will never miss another upload on the channel. As always, this is Truth Seeker signing out.